Your moment will come, and I feel like my moment's here, and I think it's building, but I think there's still bigger things to come that I can't foresee yet.
I firmly believe that we shouldn't be seeking out like money and fame. Some people, they want to get famous. They're like, oh, I want to get famous. Why do you want to get famous? And then they go, oh, well, I haven't actually thought about that. You know, it's like, no, man, like you should do what you love, and fame and money should be a byproduct of your work and passion.
Absolutely.
That's how it should be.
And you know, wise words from my father. Dad, if you're listening, I love you, Papa Gay. But my dad always said, us gays never quit, you know, so that's the first thing. And he always said, Thomas, whatever happens in life, have fun, and money will always come. And that has stuck with me so much that I constantly think about that. Even you know, when I first moved here, when I was running low on funds and this and that, I just kept being myself. And if you be yourself, things happen. And then suddenly things start to fall into place. Doors open up, opportunities happen, and suddenly, you know, 4 years later, I'm sitting here doing a podcast with you guys talking about like the crazy success that I've had so far, but also the things that are to come that we also don't know that's going to happen yet, you know? So very, very excited for that. So Papa Gay, thank you so much, Dad. I love you.
And Papa Gay and my dad would have been best mates because my dad always, he's in heaven right now watching this and being proud because I'm mentioning him. But he always taught me to seek glory, not cash.
Yes,
in life.
Yes.
So I think Papa Gay and my daddy would have been besties.
Oh my God! You know what? I'm sure they're gonna hang out at some point in a bar.
That's it. Coming.
Awesome. Guys, like it's amazing, like, because I think you and Sandra, you guys actually match the energy quite a lot.
And the hair.
I was gonna say that hair. I quite like it actually.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I thought about this.
What?
I knew I was gonna meet Tom Gay from the USA, and I'm gonna, you know.
Oh my God!
Him, and I wanted to match.
Wow.
So
now I feel left behind.
we go above and beyond.
Oh my God, I love it. See, I didn't even know I had a fellow curly-haired person in this life today. I'm very excited.
I definitely didn't come good enough for Tom Gay USA. I feel very left behind. Thank you, Sandra, for making me. Thank you for segregating it.
Your hair is a bit curly as well.
Yeah, my hair is curly.
Yeah,
my hair is
exactly.
curly.
I love it.
I'm the one that's matched you guys. So like.
Yeah. Well, you've nailed it. Everyone's nailed it. So.
It was actually a big thing for me because we in Brazil, when we born with hair like that, we kind of straighten it.
Oh, wow.
We do a lot of straightening, and like for me to embrace was a long process.
Oh, really?
Or embrace the afro, embrace the
Yeah.
like my natural hair. And well, for me, like one of the reasons why I was straightening my hair was like, oh, I look better, girls like me the most.
Yeah.
But when I went with my natural hair, actually girls prefer that.
Really?
Yeah, they love it much more.
All natural.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen.
As the only girl in the
natural.
house, I will agree to that. Like curly hair is nice.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Any curly haired people out there, hit me up, Tom Gay USA.
Amazing. So let's cut it in parts here, because honestly, like you are, I would call you an entrepreneur, right? Like you're an actor, but you're also
what was the first word?
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur. Yes, yeah. It's my American English sometimes that I forget what words are actually called. But yes, entrepreneur.
No, my accent also sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes like there's a language barrier here. We'll get there.
It's okay.
Yeah. So you have this business set up as well. So like
Yes.
The inflatable.
The world's largest inflatable theme park called the Big Bounce Australia.
Oh my God.
It takes up about 4 American football fields. It's all in land. And it has slides, it has giant ball pits, it has mazes, it has obstacle courses, and it even has Guinness World Records certified, the largest bouncy castle in the world.
Wow.
And this piece, inside of it, it has DJs, it has confetti blast, it has bubble machines. It is a kid's dream and an adult's dream because it's not just for the kids, right? It is for the adults. Oh my God,
my leg won't stop bouncing.
We are going.
And it's fun, you know, even, you know, because as a child, right, it brings a sense of nostalgia, right? Because when you're younger, you used to go to these jumpy castles, But now that you're older and you're an adult size, everything's still proportionate to you. So it still feels like you're a little kid bouncing around in these giant inflatable obstacle courses and these castles.
That's
But
amazing. When did you start that?
So I met Big Bounce America in America. I went back, this would have been like maybe within the first year living in Australia. And I saw Big Bounce America, and it was marketed to me on Instagram. And I was like, you know what? This looks really cool. Like, I want to go to it. So I brought my partner, and I brought my two best friends from the States. And we went there, and we were only supposed to spend 30 minutes, right? We were only supposed to spend 30 minutes. I found myself spending 3 hours in this place, bouncing around, having a good time. I mean, side note, we did have like a liter of vodka in the car. Like, I mean, as a disclaimer, drink responsibly, everyone. And but I'm sitting here, I'm like, you know what? I'm looking at like the production side of it. I'm looking at the trucks that came in. I'm looking at the stakes in the ground. I'm looking at all these things. I'm like, holy shit! Like, I can do that. And I'm like, this doesn't exist in Australia, right? And when you have these ideas, when something doesn't exist maybe in a foreign country or wherever you live at, bring the idea there, you know? But it's about that drive, and it's about those things that you want to, that passion that you want to do. So I was just in the process of getting my residency in Australia. And I wrote an email to the tour manager saying, hi, I'm Tom Gay. I'm a citizen in America, resident in Australia. I would love to like lead off the production for this. And 2 days later, the CEOs got back to me and they said, hey, Tom, we've been thinking about coming to Australia. We don't understand law. We don't understand permits. We don't understand how to actually start a business. We don't have marketing, ideas of how to run things. And I'm like, oh my God, I do. I know all of this,
Wow.
So less than a week later, they gave me a shit ton of money, and we built one for Australia. And now it's been touring across the country for the past 3 years. So yeah, it's been amazing.
Amazing.
So
This is
inspiring.
unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
It is like my little baby. Like, I am just like fucking out. Like it's come from seeing it to now bringing it to a foreign country where you live.
Bouncy baby.
I know. Oh, it's so adorable. Yeah, people used to ask me about what's your office like? I'm like, well, I bounce on jumpy castles all day, and I sit on my laptop. Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. That's
So,
cool
yeah.
that you got yourself, because a lot of people, they stop on the first step, right? They don't want to contact the business.
A
Yeah.
lot of people don't even know what they have to do. See,
Yeah.
like your story there is so compelling and so inspiring because
Thank
you've
you.
actually taught people something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
To get out there, and like I said, to follow your dreams, whatever you do. And then I have heaps of friends in the States, that I talk to regularly, and people are always messaging me, oh, I saw you in the new Thor movie with Chris Hemsworth, so Thor 4. Have a look for the blue glasses, you will see my face. And people from across the world, even Spain, had seen that movie, and they were like, Tom, like, oh my God, like, you're doing so well, this and that. I'm like, well, like, I'm actually just trying to do what I wanted to do this my whole time, But I think it's almost an inspiration for them when they see these things and like, holy shit, like, I've been to uni with this boy. I've been to high school with him. I went to elementary school with him, and suddenly he's doing these things. So I get these, messages all the time saying, oh my God, because I saw you here, or because I saw that you're doing this, it inspired me to go travel. It inspired me to get into acting classes. It's inspired me to become a model, and that, at the end of the day, that's how you measure personal success. Like, how do you measure your influence on others? It's when people come back to you and tell you, I've taken these steps because I've seen you do this, and that's amazing. Like that's life, hopefully, of an influencer, but more of a person who's setting out inspiration for others. That maybe people don't have enough money, or maybe people don't, can't stay focused on what they want to do. Use me as an example, and I'll help you out. I'll give people, the hits and tricks and tips and all these things to get you to where you want to go. At the end of the day, I think everyone should help each other out, and it shouldn't just be a one-man battle. At the end of the day, you're doing things for yourself because you want to pursue your career and your goals, but along the way, I'm happy to help out people, right? I will never back down from helping out and telling people, hey, go do this. Maybe try this. Maybe if you're trying that, go try this instead, because maybe you're looking at it the wrong way. So yeah, anyone needs help, you call me up. I'll tell you where to go.
Okay, USA.